they have given certain sanctioning bodies the ability to run the regulatory aspects of amateur fighting in Nevada. If those people want to go after him, they can. But that's not going to be the Nevada State Athletic Commission.
With Strickland suspended by NSAC, is he able to fight outside the UFC? Hey, sorry, the US. My bad. Sorry on that one.
Okay, all right. Absolutely not able to fight outside of the UFC. He's under contract, but he's also not allowed to fight anywhere where there is a commission, because that suspension from the Nevada State Athletic Commission carries over to every regulatory body there is. So even the ones you talk about going overseas, you have, like, the UFC uses the British Mixed Martial Arts Council to regulate the show, like they just did in Abu Dhabi. They would not allow Strickland to fight anywhere over there if they were in charge of the fight. So really, is it a matter of Sean's not stupid enough to fight outside of his contract? That would be no. That would be the absolute suicide. That would not be a good thing. And he really
wait. Let me interrupt you. Does that apply to any type of fighting? Boxing, karate combat?
Yes,
it applies to all of that.
Yeah, any kind of combat sport. He has been suspended at this point.
Combat sport, slap fighting.
Yeah, that's run by the regulation, by the commissions now. So absolutely, he would not be able to compete in a slap fight, and he can't do that under his contract with the UFC anyway. So there's just no. It's a moot point.
The commission is keeping him from making money. I got it. I understand. That's what the commissions do. I got it.
Well, and you're right. The commission's keeping him from making money because he's so stupid. He fucking runs into an amateur cage and punches somebody.
So should that guy who did what he did by doing the whole thing to him and flipping him off, should he get suspended too? I'm just asking because
here's your difference. That is an amateur athlete who is licensed by an amateur association. The Nevada State Athletic Commission is not in charge of the amateur fights in Nevada. So he's not a licensed combatant under the NSAC, while Sean Strickland is a licensed combatant under the NSAC. So they can do something with him where they really wouldn't be able to do something with the other individual.
I think the rules should apply both ways. If you're able to fight,
has nothing to do with rules. Has to do with who's licensed.
Well, he should be licensed if he's going to fight in NSAC. He should be. I don't give a shit if he's amateur or not.
They have given certain sanctioning bodies the ability to run the regulatory aspects of amateur fighting in Nevada. If those people want to go after him, they can. But that's not going to be the Nevada State Athletic Commission.
Does the Athletic Commission get an opportunity to look at that athlete that was the one that instigated the thing and be like, you know what, we remember that, we won't license you?
Yeah, they absolutely, trust me, they could.
They should.
Everything can come back in time, and everyone looks at this and they go, well, it's not fair right now. Trust me, not everything comes about in a quick fashion, but eventually karma comes around. And it could be that the athlete is, he applies for a license to compete in Nevada as a professional fighter, and they go, no, you're going to have to show us something based upon the fact that we remember this from what occurred here. We didn't like what you did as far as and all that stuff. Yeah. We want you to act as a professional, and right now, we're not going to give you that license. So he will lose out on a fight. So, hey, it happens.
Yeah, I mean,
but Sean, let's be honest, and I understand Sean, and I understand why he was mad. You can't do that. You've got to let the people that are in charge deal with that, handle it. It is not your place to run in there and start throwing punches. You can't do it.
Okay, that's
well, hold on. You can do it, but you can't do it and think there will not be repercussions.
I mean, yeah, I wish Sean would have finished the job, man.
Well, that's what you get. I'm sure he could have.
Yeah,
but
There's just no doubt. Like, I think we've gotten so soft these days. You can't be going around doing shit like that just because you think someone's gonna protect you. Nah, dude, nah. There's no keyboard. There's no fucking desk between us. Okay, this
Hold
is
on.
real life.
Again, Josh. Look, I'm not telling you that I think Sean was wrong as far as being upset with the guy. I'm telling you his timing was wrong. Okay, because you want to go and later on confront that person. After everyone has left the cage, go ahead. Don't do it in the cage.
If it did it in the back, like in the locker room, is that still considered part of the commission? Yeah,
it's probably going to be bad.
Yeah, I think it's bullshit. I like Sean. But
I love Sean. This is not against Sean. It's just that you can't do it.
No, I get it. I think that guy should have also been suspended. I know he's an amateur, whatever it is, whatever the organization is. I mean, I wouldn't recommend using him again. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Tough enough.
Whatever. It brought for whatever the tough enough is, right? It brought more eyeballs to their tough enough because of that.
Trust me, those guys went and said, "Hey, Sean, thank you."
Yeah, exactly. Yep. In the process, Sean sitting on the sideline, not being able to make any money though.
He wasn't. Was he scheduled for a fight?
Still takes time, but it's indefinitely, isn't it? Right now, they haven't made a decision on it.
It's indefinite. Hold on, it's indefinite until the next commission meeting, which is in a month. So it'll be sometime in August. There will be another commission meeting, and his thing will come up, and they'll decide if they're going to punish him or not, and then he will, with his punishment, whatever it is. If it's nothing, then he's right back, able to fight at any time. If it's a month long 30-day punishment, they may say time served, but all depends on his attitude when he goes in there, because he cannot go in there saying, "Hey, that son of a bitch did this and pissed me off, and that's why." Don't do that.
So funny.
Humble.
Funny how these commissioners, right? They act like fucking, I'm the king up here at the top, and then I'm gonna control your career and totally fucking ruin it for you because I fucking feel like I'm the shit. That's why. It's ridiculous. Bunch of scumbags. Anyways.
As the person that has had to deal with them, you've been licensed by them.
Yeah, no, I understand. I get it. But I think in these situations, they should have said, "Hey, man, you fucked around. You fucking found out." That's what you get. That's what you get. They're doing that to Sean. Unfortunately, they should be doing the same thing. It should be equal justice. Hey, you instigated this shit. You fucked around, and you found out. You got popped in the mouth. Okay, you're both, whatever the suspension is for Sean, suspension be for you as well. I don't give a shit if you're an amateur or not.
It doesn't matter as far as they don't want. You're missing the point. The Nevada State Athletic Commission cannot penalize or suspend someone that is not licensed in their state.
And I'm telling you that
current license.
And I think it's stupid that he should have to be licensed, whether it's amateur or not, to fight. Period. That's it. They should be licensed, period. So then they have something to take away from him if you're going to do stupid shit like that towards other fighters.
But Josh, how can you suspend someone for? How can you suspend someone for just making like silly faces?
Emotion.
It's called unsportsmanlike. John talks about it all the time.
So hold on. So you're going to sit there and tell me that then like Nate Diaz should be suspended when he does the double fingers while he's got someone in a triangle?
John, he is allowed, the guy that he's fighting is allowed to punch him in the face for doing the double fingers. He just
agree with you.
In a triangle he can't get out of. So look,
that's why he did the double finger.
Nate can talk shit all he wants inside the cage. That's the great thing about when I was fighting him. I had the opportunity to punch him in the face. Yeah. And we don't like it. And then in this situation, Strickland wasn't able to, but then he made sure that he was able to. I love that.
But Strickland wasn't the fighter. It wasn't Strickland's position to go in there and throw punches.
You're trying to. I know you're playing devil's advocate right now because I know when we talk off air, you're like, "Yeah, I'm glad that guy got This is the thing. I want you guys all to know when I take a position like this, John on the commission side will fight me tooth and nail because he wants to make it seem fair, okay? Because he wants to be politically correct. But in the reality, when we get off, he's like, that fucking guy deserved it. He fucking fucked around and found out.
I'm being honest. I will not lie. I do think, hey, you want to do that? You deserve someone punching you in the face.
Absolutely.
But I am going to tell you that I think that Sean has to be smarter about you can't do that.
I absolutely agree with you in that situation. I think but like I said, I feel like if you're going to fight at all, you should have to, whether you're an amateur or whatever it is, okay, you need to have, if you're going to fight inside a cage and a promotion is going to put it on, whether it's amateur or not, you need to have a license so they can have something to hold over your head. If you're going to
once again, there is an organization that has him licensed. It is I believe it's the ISKA has him licensed. That could be Corey Schaefer, who's in charge of the ISKA.
Yeah, I'm going to give Corey a call then.
You go and give Corey a call and tell him, hey, I've fucking had it with this bullshit. He needs to be fucking taught a lesson.
They should schedule a fight between Sean and him.